First of all, Stop the Lies Bill, which you introduced to Parliament on stopping lies in political advertising. What's the main aim, and bring us up to speed on how it's going?
Well, the main aim is to bring political advertising and politicians into line with consumer advertising so that we have the same standards whereby you can't have misleading and deceptive statements or incomplete statements in political advertising. Most people take issue with the idea that politicians can lie in their political advertising. So, having those discussions with the government, I think it's really important that we bring in this legislation, bring political standards up to consumer standards and what we expect for everybody else in Australia. The government, I think, has an opportunity here to do it. And what's great is all voters of all persuasions support this. And if I look at the referendum results, both yes and no voters supported this as well.
And renewables, you've been vocal on what you claim are misleading and deceptive claims about offshore wind farms off the New South Wales coast, which could cause the death of hundreds of whales.
Well, I take issue with that advertising because it is not based on any fact. There has been no scientific research or data to suggest that offshore wind is responsible for any kind of death of whales, right? So I absolutely respect communities can have a view about whether they want this form of technology, and then they need to weigh it up with the consequences. If they don't embrace it, it may well have an impact for industry and jobs in their region. They have to acknowledge that. But I think decisions need to be made on fact, not scare campaigns. And this is misleading. There simply is no data or scientific research that supports that offshore wind is responsible for whale deaths.